Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Hello, how are you? Crazy night in the NBA. It would touch on it all. I want to shout out my man's Julius Randle. Shout out to Big Joe. man. I tell you why I'm shouting him out a little later. Probably not for what you think. Not a good thing, at least. 19-10 for him on the night. Anyway, Kevin Durant also one deep in Phoenix, coming up short. Dramatic, exciting, thrilling victory for the Spurs last night in crazy fashion. I mean, March Madness like fashion in the loss for the Suns. Yeah, KD needs some guards. He's not a point guard. Shouldn't be getting the ball on the inbound. We'll talk about that as well. Magic and Clippers. They go at it down there in LA. Man, I tell people this all the time. Third quarters, crucial in winning basketball games. Just looking at last night, the Knicks in the third quarter over the Cavaliers, 28-16, giving them some cushion. Up 6 at the half, end up winning by 19, I guess. Spurs, 37-32 in the third quarter, after trailing by a lot in the second quarter, and then the fourth quarter really shutting down the Phoenix Suns. Didn't watch this game. I wish I did so I can know exactly what happened in that fourth. But man, I think I'm smart enough to put it all together. Brick. Fourth quarter, those legs get a little heavy. That jump shot start coming up a little short. Only 19 points for the Suns in the fourth quarter. Also, I've seen Kevin Durant play 20 years now. He likes to slow things the hell down in the fourth. And this ain't 98 no more, bro. You waste 20 seconds and shoot up a brick. They coming back at your neck and dunking it on your face. 33-19, the fourth quarter for the Spurs Suns. I'm still going to talk about this in a minute. I want to talk about the finish, the last two possessions. Amazing stuff. Clippers, Magic. Pretty close game at the half. If my math is correct, Clippers were up. Magic was up 3 at the half. Clippers come out 41-21. Double them up in the third quarter. Go on to cruise to a victory, even though the fourth quarter was dead even. Paul George with 27, 7, and 7 in that game. Neither of my props hit last night. Paolo Banchero only getting 15. It's all right, kid. Get your weight up. But Julius Randle, shout out my man, Julius. Just 30 pump fakes and falling down seems to be his new move of 2023. Drives to the goal, no athleticism, stops, gets the ball in the middle. He goes, falls down somehow, and then kicks it out. I don't know. It's a new one, and it's a dandy. Oh my goodness, did he have it working last night? Fell down at least 4 times in the second half alone. My favorite one, I know I'm running into the intro time now, but my absolute favorite one from last night, he gets back in the game, which I don't know why Tibbs put him back in the game. But hey, I got over 20 in the hook, baby. I just need one more layup. So, yippee. Thank God. Tibbs is putting him back in the game. I watch him walk in. I don't believe it. They up 20, 5 minutes left. I don't know why he's putting them back in. The offense is cooking. Knicks scored last 3 possessions. No reason to put him back in. He comes back in anyway. Gets the ball on a fast break. It's really 1-on-2, but technically it's 1-on-1. Shooter in the corner. Could have kicked it to him. Didn't even have to think about it. But nah, he does his move. One dribble. Busts his ass. Kicks it out. I think somebody got fouled. He gets up, looks at Tibbs like, man, get me out the damn game. I'm trash. Julius Randle, man. Honestly, I'm a Knicks fan. Been a Knicks fan since before Julius Randle was even at Kentucky. I was rocking with the Knicks. Julius Randle might be one of our worst superstars ever. And to clarify, I was never that big on Patrick Ewing myself. Now, I was a young buck, didn't know too much. I picked the Knicks off of Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, John Sparks. Always something about Patrick Ewing I didn't like. That's how I feel about Julius Randle, man. Please get him in another uniform. Last few years, watching him in the playoffs, just anyway. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives. I know what you're thinking. A lot of NBA talk to start the show. What about the World Series last night? Oh, don't you wait. Right there. World Series talk coming at you. First, we need to flip the calendars. It is the 1st of November. It is a Wednesday, and this is a morning show. How much candy did y'all eat last night? Got my Reese's, everybody's favorite. I got my Kit Kat. Top 3, top 4. I got one of my favorites. The good old Twix, baby. Can't go wrong with the Twix. Classic. Always surprisingly how good, simple, and delicious the classic Hershey's bar is. I enjoy them. I do enjoy them. And then my mother's favorite. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy, baby. Almond Joys have almonds in them. Mounds don't. If you know the commercial, if you're over 35, you're probably laughing right now. All the young cats is like, what the hell is an Almond Joy? Didn't even know they made though. Where did he get that? I'm gonna change the timestamp for y'all. I ain't gonna force y'all to watch. I ain't gonna force y'all to watch 1 minute and 45 seconds of me talking about Halloween candy. But boy, oh boy, did I eat my weight in it last night. Every year I do the same thing. It's to the point now where I do it on purpose. And I know what I'm doing. Fully aware of what the hell is going on. I buy candy. Bunch of it. You just saw the candy I got. Those came in bags with more just like it. I haven't had one trick-or-treater at my house. Been here 3 years since 2020. 2020, I was like, okay, COVID, nobody's trick or treating. All right. 2021, I ain't gonna lie. 2021, I was in LA, Long Beach, for Halloween. So I doubt anybody knocked on the door though. That was right after some hurricane damage, if you will. The house wasn't even livable. And then 2022, nobody. And then now this year, 2023, not one person. So there's 4 years, 0 trick or treaters. I still went and bought 3 big bags of candy. At this point, I know what I'm doing. I'm buying the candy for me, people. I am buying the candy for me. MLB playoffs. World Series, to be more specific. What a doozy last night. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks a lot closer than it was. When I went to bed, it was 11-1. That was before the 6 runs put up in the 8th and the 9th. I was sitting there, I believe it was the 6th inning, and I'm like, Julius Randle just broke my heart with the pump fake fall, get himself out the game move. I'm sitting here looking at 11-1 on the score, watching Ryan Nelson pitch, who should have been the starter last night. That's a different topic we can get to in a second. And I'm like, why the hell am I even watching this game? It's over, Johnny. And then, hey, I guess I did miss some late inning heroics. Corey Seager, 100% World Series MVP. The Texas Rangers, 100% are the World Series champions. Now, I have a lot to say about that last inning specifically, but I'll wait. I'll wait until they win it. Nothing bad. Hats off to them. Round of applause. Did I think the Texas Rangers would win a championship? Hell no. Did I love betting on the Rangers this year? You bet your backside. One of my favorite things that I did in 2023 was bet the damn Rangers on the run line as much as possible. It got a little shaky towards the end, but hey, water always levels. How about Marcus Semien? Ended up taking his over total bases last night. Just felt like he's been horrible the whole postseason. I talked about it last week. If they want to win, they're going to need him to show up and show out. He's going to be the X factor, if you will. Comes in, gets a RBI yesterday in Game 3. Now, Game 4 just absolutely goes bananas. Hits a triple in the top of the second to really kick off that scoring spree. End up putting up 5 in that second inning. Of course, Corey Seager comes in right behind him and just absolutely demolishes a ball to center field. 431 feet, 108 miles per hour off the bat. 5-0, just like that. That home run gave them a 88% chance to win the game. And they won it for sure. And then Semien comes back in the third. Gets him a banger of a home run, putting them up 10-0. Shout out Marcus Semien, man. The only bad part, and parlays are for losers. I could tell you that. I had Andrew Heaney under 9.5 parlayed with Marcus Semien's over total basis. So, joke's on me. As soon as I saw they went up 10-0, I was like, oh, Heaney's going till Heaney can't go no more. If this game was close, maybe they pull him after 3 innings. But I knew he was going to come back out. And pretty much, I mean, if you listened to the show yesterday, this is what I said was going to happen. If they need Heaney to go 5, Heaney can go 5. If they struggling, they pulling him after 2 or 3. But they let Heaney go 5. Why not? Ryan Nelson. I want to talk about him for a second before I get to anything else in this World Series. Before I preview tonight's game in the World Series, who, by the way, if anybody cares, Diamondbacks are winning 100%. Yes. Guaranteeing a Diamondbacks victory tonight. If you don't understand why, has nothing to do with baseball. Energy, mojo, some call it voodoo. There's no way the gods don't allow Phoenix to get one win from their team. Albeit it'll be in an empty stadium because nobody's coming out after the last 2 games. Albeit it won't really mean anything to a city that only cares about the Suns and the Cardinals. But it'll mean something to the city. Somebody. It'll make their whole life. Man, when I was 12, my dad took me to the Game 5. Chase Field, man. Downtown Phoenix World Series. And I was there. Last time the Diamondbacks was in it, I was there. By then, it'll probably be the Nashville Diamondbackers. Let me not get too ahead of my jokes for the future. People don't know that I am a fortune teller by trade. Now, that's a joke. And you can mark it. Shout out to Ketel Marte. What's it, 20 games now with the hit streak? Corbin Carroll. Not bad. Hasn't really shown up in this World Series like they need him to. The next sentence I'm going to say is going to break some hearts. I'm not going to lie to you. Christian Walker. Love this man. Love Christian Walker. Been rooting for Christian Walker for a long time now. Every year at the beginning of the year, I think to myself, man, if he was a better known player, he might be in the MVP race. And then he just falls back to average, and I think I was crazy for even thinking Christian Walker should be an MVP. This World Series, on the brightest stage, when people do learn Christian Walker's name, it's heartbreaking to me that it is this way. I mean, the kid goes 3 for 5 last night. However, he's only hitting .211. Playoffs hasn't been great for them. He's supposed to be their boombox, their power hitter. Luckily, because of a Ketel Marte 20-game hit streak, because of guys like Tommy Pham coming out of nowhere, Moreno banging, Alex Thomas with some clutch hits. They've kind of skated by without Christian Walker being elite. However, when you're number 1 power hitter, when you're a Gold Glove first baseman, at some point you got to step up and lead the team, even if it's 1 or 2 games. And what Christian Walker did the last 2 games, hate to even do it. Hate to even do it to him, but it just smells real Dick Bucketsy. Two nights ago, he has the base running error, getting thrown out at home. And then last night has an error, fielding a ground ball, trying to throw to second for the double play that would have got him out the inning. I didn't hear what the pitcher said, but from the camera view that we got, Christian Walker looked like he wanted to cry. And he told the pitcher, no, I got you. No, I got you. But I'm sure the pitcher said, bruh, you just didn't have me. That would have got us out the damn inning. Now I got bases loaded. I got to deal with these motherfuckers at the plate. Making me look bad, man. I don't remember what pitcher that was, but I do want to talk about Ryan Nelson. I keep saying that and then not talking about Ryan Nelson. Ryan Nelson, early in this season, was supposed to be that fourth or fifth starter. Now, I don't know why. The injury to Tommy Henry and Dre Jamison really kind of put a hinker in this youth pitching group. We should be seeing Jamison as the closer or as the fourth or fifth starter. We should be seeing Ryan Nelson as the fourth or fifth starter. Tommy Henry should definitely be a fourth, fifth, or sixth starter. They have so much talent at pitchers. Again, Tommy Henry and Dre Jamison go down earlier in the season, and Ryan Nelson got moved to the bullpen. And I know they're already up 10-0. I'm sure they're taking their bats with less focus, a grain of salt. But Ryan Nelson goes out last night, 5.1 innings. Only gives up 3 hits, only gives up 1 run. Strikes out 6. It's easy to say this in hindsight. Why the hell didn't Ryan Nelson start last night? Even if you go Joe Mantiply inning 1, why didn't Nelson come in 2 through 6, 2 through 7? Castro's been giving up home runs like it is his job. I almost feel like y'all give him a million. I don't know his payroll. You give him $1 million to pitch for you, and then you give him $5 million to sabotage you. That's what it feels like. Stop putting Castro in the damn game, man. Since June, every time I've seen Castro, it's a highlight of him giving up a home run. You put him in to stop the bleeding in the second. I just don't get the thinking behind these moves. And then you wait until it's 10-0, and then you say, "Hey, Ryan Nelson, a guy who's supposed to be our starter, a guy who's in the future is supposed to be one of our best starters, a guy who we're supposed to be developing, just go out there. Who cares anymore? No, just pitch till you can't pitch no more. Who gives a damn?" He throws 5 innings, a 5-inning gem, and got you an extra out just to make it look pretty on paper. Torey Lovullo, man, stop outthinking yourself. It's a little too late. You're 1 loss away from season being over. I think Zach Gallen gets the win tonight. Merrill Kelly game 6 in Dallas. Man, I could see him giving you another 6, 7 innings. Are we going to game 7? Only time will tell. And I can't wait to watch. I think D-backs get it tonight with Gallen on the mound. I think Chase Field just needs a victory. They get a win at home in the World Series. And the baseball guy in me wants to say it's over in 6. Montgomery versus Carroll. Montgomery versus Merrill Kelly. But who knows? That'll be a game that I think 50-50. You get to a game 7, you're looking at Brandon Fault. Who knows, man? Definitely not over for the Diamondbacks, but I don't really see them having a great chance to dance. Man, love talking baseball, especially in the World Series. Jumping over to some hardwood action, the association, the NBA. I'm sorry. Last stat I want to talk about. You give up those 10 runs so early, you're effed. I mean, if you look at the stats, y'all got 12 hits. Rangers only got 11. Y'all ended up putting up 7 runs, man. If you just don't give up the second 5 in the 3rd inning, who the hell knows what happens last night? In the NBA, did y'all see the game? I'm talking about the Suns. I'm talking about the Spurs. Evaldi's been lights out this postseason, man. 4-0. Doubled the strikeouts that Gallen has in his games. 36 Ks to 18 Ks. I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing that scares me too. I know I keep going back to the World Series. F it. If you don't like it, get the hell on somewhere. This Captain by a hook. And I'm the Red Beard. Gallen struggled this postseason. I don't know why. I still got every finger and toe crossed that Zach Gallen can win this Cy Young Award. But let's look at this, man. Wembyamba, 8 rebounds, 18 points. I kind of wish I would have watched this game. Seeing Wemby and KD, pretty much two identical players, the past and the future. Man, I remember KD in 07 coming out of Texas, just a young buck, just like Wemby. He lived up to his name, man. He just need to get him one ring, man. If KD can get one ring, he'll be looked at as the greats, man. But you retire with no rings, it just puts a little dot next to your name. Not a winner. Eric Gordon, 20 points. Grayson Allen, 19. Kevin Durant, 7 assists, 26 points, 5 turnovers. Outside of that, you get 0 production. You don't have a bench at all. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on your bench didn't get 1 minute last night. So you're running your box 9 circle tight as hell. Yeah, I know you ain't got no Booker. I know you ain't got Bradley Beal. But you gotta get somebody else some minutes, man. These are capable players. You just got sitting on the bench. KD at his age playing 37 minutes. Probably want him more like 32, 33. But anyway, what I want to talk about in this game the most, last 10 seconds or so, Spurs miss a 3. Wembyamba, because Kevin Durant didn't box out, just goes up, boom, dunk, put back. It wasn't like a boom. It was more like a layup. But he dunks it, puts it back. All of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. 6 seconds left. They pass it to Kevin Durant, and he just stood there. I guess where he's from, they just let you stand there. Spurs, however, didn't just let him stand there. They also didn't foul. I'm sure he was just assuming they're gonna foul. 6 seconds left, but no, they just took the ball out of his hands. Thank you. 1, 2 dribbles, strong at the front of the rim, contested layup, game over. Spurs win by 1. Spurs and the Suns now 2-2. Baby. Every game I want to bet tonight just scares the living hell out of me. I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to look at this. Yeah, I didn't think James Harden played, but I just wanted to double check. They had all those videos of him in the locker room and stuff. Man. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both playing 33 minutes. That's beautiful. Westbrook playing 33 minutes. See, Ty Lue, he going to mix it up, man. He's not going to, even though it sounds only 4 minutes, that wear and tear, man. These old cats can't take it no more. I should say these young cats can't hoop like they used to. I just wanted to look at the, whatever that's called, box score. Yeah, every game I want to bet in the NBA tonight, it's like, oh, that's a back-to-back. He probably not going to play. This line's fishy. I don't know who's playing. NBA, you never know who the hell going to play. All these damn rest days. The few games that I was looking at that I'm talking about, Nuggets -2.5. That number should be 6 to 7 points, which tells me somebody ain't playing. Somebody big, like the Joker or Murray. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But minus 2.5 on the Nuggets, too fishy. I mean, if this wasn't the NBA, what? Slamming that bet. Um, Clippers plus 6.5 against the Lakers. Oh, it's a back-to-back. Kawhi ain't playing. Paul George ain't playing. I don't even think the Clippers gonna show up to this game. Uh, they're gonna give some kids in the damn stands some jerseys. Like, hey man, just go out there and guard LeBron, have some fun, play ball, do your thing. Warriors minus 7.5, way too big for the Kings. I actually think Grizzlies are allowed to get their first win of the season tonight against Utah. Plus 105 on the money line. Nuggets minus 2.5. Just talked about that. Rockets. Do they get their first win tonight? Taking on the Hornets. They're minus 2.5 at home. Pelicans on the money line plus 130 feels like a good bet to me. OKC's crazy. It'll be a great matchup. Herb Jones on defense against Alexander Gilchrist. Kind of lean Pelicans in that one. Don't really have anything in the NBA tonight. I got 2 hockey bets for you. Don't really know if I love those. And I'll probably be on the Diamondbacks money line just because it is Wednesday. However, I do have my college football bets. Only have 2 of them. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Pacers plus 11.5. Are the over 231 and a hook in that game? Like it, love it, want some more, rub it. You got Wizards, Hawks. Who gives a hot ham? Nets, Heat. Cavs, Knicks playing a doublehead back to back. I just can't get over Julius Randle, bro. Just go up 5 damn times. And I only watched the second half. 5 damn times. Get right under the goal and don't know what the hell to do. And then when you do go in there and shoot it, you act like a damn and one mixtape. Go strong. Go into the contact, through the contact, finish with the contact. He goes in there, man. As soon as he gets near somebody, try to throw it over the head if y'all missed. Off the glass. Shoots an air ball, gets no call, looks at the ref. Hey, man. Kentucky boy, soft, man. Huh? Kentucky and Duke, man. Those are 2 schools. They pros don't really translate all the way in the NBA. They got some talent. Yeah, man. Get to these college football bets here on Captain by a hook. I got 2 bets, man. We'll talk college football for an hour and a half on Friday with JCP. I'm gonna just throw out the 2 bets I got. Trying to find these numbers real quick. Make sure they didn't move too much or get too groovy. Not much I like this week. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at these games, just scrolling and scrolling, and well, I kept on scrolling, and still I was scrolling, and next thing I knew, I was in the 6 o'clock games, just scrolling, and I never found a game I liked, so I just kept on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Kansas money line and scrolling. Got to the 6:30 games, and finally I said, hey, I can do something with this. Give me LSU plus 3 minus 105. LSU plus 3 minus 105. Also like the under. Also like Alabama. What the hell am I doing? LSU plus 3. I've gone back and forth on this between LSU and Alabama. Alabama's defense is amazing. LSU defense sucks. Nick Saban, maybe the GOAT. Brian Kelly, Chip Kelly, whichever Kelly we got down here in Baton Rouge, worst coach I've ever seen. So why the hell are you taking LSU plus 3? Maybe it's the fan in me. Now that I'm telling y'all to take it. Sounds dumb as hell. Uh, Give me the Tigers plus 3, baby. And then Kentucky minus 3.5. Love it all day and tomorrow. Give me Kentucky minus 3.5 against an abysmal Mississippi State team. 2 bets on the weekend. Kentucky minus 3.5 and LSU plus 3. Part of me wants to take Washington State, and part of me also wants to take Washington. But I think I'm going to stay away from both of those. Definitely talk a ton of college football this Friday when Jaden Chandler Parnell comes. Short slate in college football bets for me this week. LSU plus 3, Kentucky minus 3.5. Tomorrow, I will give you my NFL bets. Due to some trades, I am scratching this one off the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. Still have 7 bets in the NFL for y'all that I will talk about tomorrow. Right now, what I'm going to do is go into some hockey bets. Give out my 2 hockey bets for the night. Recap. That's it. I got 2 hockey bets. Yeah. We'll do it how we always do it. Give out my hockey bets. Go into the outro. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. A flurry of games tonight in the ice. Only 4. Avalanche taking on the Blues. How could you not like that puck line on the Avalanche? I like it. Actually, I love it. Let's add that. I got 3 hockey bets. We're gonna go Avalanche on the puck line minus 1.5. The late game is the Coyotes, who have been surprisingly good, taking on the Anaheim Ducks. The fact that the Coyotes are favored in this game is wildly Coyote to me. You see what I did there? But I'm going to go into the early games and try to make some money. Give me the Stars on the road, taking on Calgary, the Flames. Give me the Dallas Stars on the puck line, plus 180. And then the Philadelphia Flyers, baby, at home. This is kind of a throw a grenade over a bunker and hope it hits. Flyers on the puck line, plus 190. But the Avalanche and the Stars are the 2 I like the most. We're going to go Colorado Avalanche on the puck line, plus 105. Dallas Stars on the puck line, plus 180. Philadelphia, baby, the Flyers, plus 190. And, yeah, I might be a fool. Evaldi's my guy. Before Evaldi got hurt, I was screaming, take him at 12-1 to win Cy Young. Of course, he gets hurt, and this is like August. I took Zach Gallen already in June, I believe. I can see the exact date in my bet slip. April 29th. Didn't even hit May yet. I'm thinking I did this in June. April 29th. Zach Gallen Cy Young Award bet. Also, April 29th. Took Garrett Cole to win the Cy Young. Hopefully both of those hit. Got big numbers on that early in the season. April 29th. I ain't gonna lie, I saw the plus 4. This is when Gallen was still plus 400. And I was like, sheesh. Cole was plus 275. And I was like, it's probably the best number I'm gonna get on both of these guys all year. It was more, let me pull the trigger now and I can hedge out later. If you remember the show, I was screaming Nathan Evaldi. I do have a ticket on him from August. Also, early August, before he really got hot, when he was still around 16-1. I told y'all to take a Justin Steele ticket. I ended up taking a Justin Steele ticket. Those are the 3 guys I'm sitting on. Cole's the only guy I have in the American League. National League, I am on Gallen, am on Evaldi, and I am on Justin Steele. If Blake Snell comes out of nowhere and literally steals this Cy Young Award, pitching for the Padres, I might take a day off of work, just ponder my thoughts, just accumulate some thoughts. Anyway, man, Stars puck line, Flyers puck line, Avalanche puck line, D-backs money line. Let's get things rocking and rolling. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the support. This is Captain By a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live on a beautiful November, the first day of November. It is the first. It is a Wednesday, and this is a morning show. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching, and thank you. I already said that. It's please gamble responsibly. Hold on. This is a morning show. Please take all wagers at your own risk. There it is. And please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.